and everybody here to never forget where you came from, and always hold that in there. This school has fought mightily to keep this dream alive, the tradition not of sports, but of faith in every day. They've battled courageously. They've bucked the odds, even flooded out. We're still here. So I want you to celebrate that gift of faith. And just remember where you came from. Remember the gifts that this parish has given you. That's the only gift that matters in the journey of life, is that you use your faith to meet the challenges that are inevitably going to come to all of us. So I hope you bring that with you, more importantly than the jacket or the trophies. It's the faith that's going to keep you alive. And this institution has done a tremendous job of educating our young people. It's got to stay, and it's got to grow, and we want it to happen for another 100 years. And every one of you are caretakers of that ideal. We need to keep this going. This is a special place. So I have nothing else. I think I probably overtalked. So I want to thank the girls. Great season.
Thank you, Coach. We appreciate that. We have a couple of respondents on behalf of the team. The cleanup hitter herself, Cassie Benson Smith.
I was told Janelle was going to go before me, so I was I'll make mine short and sweet. I was a junior on this wonderful team, and I was a 7th grader on the 97 team, and I think there was only 2 of us, or 3 of us girls who went out when we were 7th graders that same season that we had the flood. And from the very start, we had this wonderful person over us teaching us about where we start our foundations, fundamentals, and what we do right, and to really learn how to play the game and love the game, and just the beauty of the little things that really do matter, like cleanup hitter learning how to bunt. So I really want to thank you. I'm not much for public speaking, but I also want to thank my teammates. They were all wonderful at all the positions they learned. I know we all had to learn quite a few positions, but every one of us trusted each other when we go out to whatever position Mr. Marek was going to put us in at, all the years we played together. So they were wonderful, and they still are wonderful. It's good to see you guys. And I want to thank everybody here, and everybody who's made Sacred Heart the place it is. And okay, you can come up and help me. 16 years of coaching softball, and just one last thing, I remember my junior year being exciting, and this team helped us get to our senior year learning, what winners are and what they do, and how to, have your own, rely on yourself to work hard every day in practice. Even if Mr. Marek's not there yet, or we're starting practice, or Katie's on the other field, we really learned how to improvise. I remember digging through the trash and finding like a pizza box and pretending it was a base and doing handoffs, and he really taught us how to work hard, and work hard when no one was watching. So that's something I take with me every day in my life now. And my senior year, we made it to the state tournament again, and it was so nice not to have that pressure, and to feel that we already had that, one step. But then at the end of my senior year, I met with Mr. Marek, and it was a little bittersweet, but I looked at him, I said, this is great, because I saw this quote, and I said, tradition doesn't graduate. So we're leaving, but I see faces here of girls who've competed in state tournaments and had successful seasons, and just a wonderful thing to get to keep up with you guys and see all the good things that you're doing and what the school's doing. So thank you.
I prepared something so that I wouldn't go too long because I have a tendency to do that. And some of it may be a repeat, but here's what I have. On behalf of the 2001 Sacred Heart softball team, I'd like to thank all of you for sharing in the Centennial festivities, especially tonight's event. Congratulations to the 1974 Sacred Heart football team for their Hall of Fame induction. It is a great honor to celebrate with you. First and foremost, we owe gratitude to God the Father, who is the giver of all things, and it is in Him and through Him that makes all things possible. Thanks also to the Sacred Heart Athletic Club, the Centennial Committee, and Father Larry Delaney. A very special thank you to our families and the teachers of Sacred Heart High School, who supported us with unconditional love when we were student athletes. The accolades we have received are just as much yours, for without you, our success would have been limited. Next, I'd just like to take a moment to thank our coaching staff, Mike Elke and Mike Marek. The countless hours they spent sharing their expertise provided much the foundation for our success. Mike Marek had a vision and saw it through, creating one of the best high school softball programs in the great state of Minnesota. His tireless efforts have not gone unnoticed, and the numbers do not lie. He has recorded 246 wins and 75 losses in 16 seasons, and that's an impressive 77% win average. Mike will humbly say, that his 40 years of coaching have never been about keeping score, but simply helping boys and girls on their journey to becoming men and women. Tonight we are here to celebrate a fantastic season, and it was oh so sweet. But the success we had in 2001 is just a small piece of Mike's legacy. Thanks, Doc, for your many years of selfless service to hundreds of student athletes. The women on this stage represent just a small portion of your fruitful labors in the past 4 decades. You have left an indelible mark on us and so many others. We share this honor with the 4 Sacred Heart softball teams who came before us. It was upon their shoulders that we stood in 2001, their strength and commitment holding us up and allowing us to better see the path ahead. For the 11 teams that have come after us, it has been an honor to hoist you upon our shoulders so that you have been able to experience success just as we have. We are proud of your accomplishments, and it is a joy to be connected to you through the tradition of excellence that defines Sacred Heart softball. Personally, I'd like to thank the women standing behind me. While rattling the defense of most teams we face and shutting down every offense, we had fun. These women wholeheartedly taught me through their actions the importance of teamwork, love, sacrifice, forgiveness, and when combining all these intangibles, an incredible amount of integrity and character is fostered within everyone. I am the wife, mother, and friend I am today in part because of the experiences I shared with these ladies. The impact on my life cannot be measured. I will always hold a special place in my heart for each and every one of them. Although time and distance separates us, I think of them often and smile because of what we shared and what we were able to contribute to athletics at Sacred Heart High School. Thank you.
You know, these teams have had a tradition, and it might have started with this team, I don't know. It did start with this team, and that is the team cheer, which we're about to hear. And as these women return to their chairs, I will tell you, having been a part of the community at that time, that it really was the talk of the town. And I remember I was in Hugo's in the meat section when Benny Corbett, the late great Benny Corbett, started running plays right near the hamburger. And he was especially trying to imitate Leah Blackman turning the double play. As we honor these two outstanding teams as we prepare to close this evening, there are some very special relationships that deserve to be recognized, and Tom Kaiser alluded to them. Some of you may not be aware of this, but 4 members of the 74 football team have daughters who were standouts on the 01 softball team. It must be in the Eagle Gene pool. So I'd have Jim and Rita Lemoyne stand with their daughter Amber. Tim and Beth McCann with their daughter Lauren. Tom and Christy Kaiser are here. Megan couldn't make it, but she's certainly a part of that squad. And in a rare 3 generation, we have Curly Gasperlin, the grandfather. We have the late Robbie Benson and Joni Benson, and Cassie. Would you all stand? Congratulations to all of you. In closing, the Sacred Heart Athletic Club wishes to thank you for this great opportunity to present the Hall of Fame inductees during this Centennial celebration. The photographs and biographies will join those previously inducted and will be placed in the trophy case. Join us following this event to share fellowship and memories. We will have a social hall open till about midnight for memories and fellowship.